There are two main things I really love about cooking. One is knowing how to make quick and easy fast meals. No wonder I'm called the queen of fun and fast cooking. And the second one is knowing how to make budget-friendly recipes, especially in this time and season that we are in, where everything is literally choking some people. So today I'm going to be sharing with you one very budget-friendly recipe that I concocted in my kitchen when there was this big craze about the prices of fresh tomatoes and peppers in the market. And ever since then, I have made it at least 8 times. And now I'm deciding to come share the recipe with you all. It's a local style spaghetti recipe. The ingredients are pretty simple, very easy to get, very accessible. I'm using spaghetti. You can use whatever pasta that you like. I'm also going to be using some pomo and then some panla fish. Then, of course, some palm oil, onions, fresh pepper and garlic, tomato paste, some crayfish, salt. The only seasoning I'm going to be using for this is the Knorr seasoning cubes. Let's get started with the cooking action, shall we? So I have some water that's already heating up in the pot. I'm going to add a lot of salt into the water and then transfer the spaghetti into the pot. With this recipe, you want to make sure that you're making a lot because it would taste super duper good and you would want more. Ensure that the spaghetti is submerged in the water, and then afterwards what I'm going to do is just cover up the pot. Then I'll transfer this pot to the other burner so we can get started with the sauce. And first things first is, so I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of palm oil into the pan. And then I'll also add a little bit of vegetable oil, just a tiny bit, not a lot. And then afterwards, add the onions that I have nicely cut in strips, as well as the fresh pepper and the garlic. I'll give that a good stir and then just pretty much stir fry it for about 45 seconds to 1 minute, just so that it can start building up flavor. Next things next, I'm going to add the pomo. This pomo is fully cooked. It's super duper soft. And I would also add the panla fish as well. Why I'm adding them at this point is because I want them to just fry up in the oil a little bit, just so that I can build up more flavor in the dish. So I'm crumbling up the fish, and then I'll just mix everything together. And then I'll just continue to stir fry this for another 2-3 minutes, just so that I can fry up the pomo and the fish properly. Okay. So next up, I will just grab the tomato paste and transfer everything into the pot, and I'll just mash that up and mix it in with the pomo and the fish and everything happening in the pot. The pasta is cooking. At this point, I'm going to add just a tiny little bit of water, just so that the tomato paste can start to cook through. This is actually something I find helps take away that tomato-ish taste from the tomato paste, because I know some people complain that the tomato paste has this thin tomato taste. Just add a little bit of water, allow it to cook for a few minutes, and that tomato taste is gone completely, I promise. But before I cover this up and allow it to finish or continue cooking, what I'm going to do is just add some crayfish. This is a local style, like village style pasta. And then I would also add my Knorr seasoning cubes, and then of course I'll season with some salt as well. So that's looking good. That smells absolutely divine. At this point, I promise you, this spaghetti is almost ready. This is one recipe that's not only budget friendly, but it's also very quick and easy to make. I'm just going to cover this up and allow it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on medium to low heat. And then while it is cooking, I'll drain out the pasta water, get the pasta, and then afterwards, we'll continue with cooking action. Okie dokie. Okay, this has been frying up for about 4-5 minutes. The longer you fry, the more intensified the flavor would be as with your regular sauces, right? So look at how good that looks, smells absolutely divine, and you best believe it's going to taste so good as well. We have drained out the pasta from the water. I'm just going to add everything. So what I did is I didn't allow the pasta cook until it was 100% cooked. I cooked the pasta till about 80% because I'm going to let it cook in the sauce so that some of that sauce can penetrate into that pasta and they can both marry well together, okay? So all of the pasta will go in, and then I'm just going to go ahead now and mix this up together. This definitely looks good. Like I said before, it's quick to make, it's budget friendly, and trust me when I say it bangs. It tastes absolutely delicious. At this point, the pasta or the spaghetti is not yet fully 100% cooked. So what I'm going to do is add a little tiny drizzle of water, just a little. And then I know I didn't mention this earlier, but I'm going to be adding some scent leaves because we really want to get that very local village authentic flavor. I'll just cover up, reduce the heat to the lowest, and allow the pasta just cook until it's completely cooked for about another maybe 4, 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so this has been cooking. Ooh, that looks good. Smells really nice. I've made this a lot, In fact, I'm not even sure how to react anymore because I already know what it's going to taste like. I've made this so much. Look at that. People should tell me that doesn't look good. So, let me just give it a quick taste to be sure that the pasta is done. Guys, believe me when I say this is the bomb.com. Bring all of the pomo and fish pieces to the top, and that's pretty much it. Your budget friendly, quick and very easy pasta recipe is ready to be devoured. This video cannot be complete without me giving you an actual taste test. Please, if you're on a healthy eating journey, remember to control your portions and then eat or enjoy your pasta with lots of vegetables and lots of protein so that you have a well-balanced plate, okay? This is actually giving the same vibe as palm oil rice or concoction rice, only it tastes a whole lot better. You get me? Definitely add this recipe to your repertoire of recipes, especially if you want something really quick and budget friendly as well. So that's pretty much everything I have for you for today's episode. If you have a recipe you want to learn to make and you want me to come share how I make it or my version of it, let me know what that recipe is in the comment section down below. I'll be more than excited to come film a recipe video for it, okay? Alrighty, I'll see you all in another video. It's still me, the queen of fun and fast cooking, coming at you. Remember to love yourself generously and be very, very kind to one another. Okay, take care.